even if they're organized, even if they're doing great, even if they're studying well in advance, just the night-by-night study session can create so much stress. And I've always been one to step in and say, you know what? You got to stop now and go to bed, because what you're doing now isn't going to help, because you're so stressed and so tired. You have to stop. Is it smart to do that? Do they have to learn when to just rest?
I think you're absolutely right. I think it's really important to take many breaks. It's a really long day when you're studying. Have some dinner, have healthy snacks, have a good night's sleep. You want to enter that exam, whether it's college, university, or high school, you want to enter in a really good mindset, and you want to be relaxed. So I absolutely agree. I wouldn't recommend staying up till the wee hours of the night, cramming. You definitely want to rest before the exam. And that's why I would say if you are prepared and you've done your work all the way along, you'll feel more confident and you won't feel the need to do that.
Well, because I feel like there's weeks of it, because I've got a very diligent studier. But I tell her, you've been at school all day, taking in information, doing assignments, writing stuff. You come home, you're cracking the books, you're doing more assignments, you're doing more, everybody's brain gets a little muddled after a while. And all you're doing is getting stressed. And that break, yet boy, do I get pushback on the break.
Well, some teachers, in fact, like one of our tutors, Sharon, has a great tip. She says, make a study schedule. Actually make a calendar and allot time to study.
It's like a job.
Like a job. So just when you have an important meeting to go to, you actually schedule in the studying. So you have exact times where you know you're going to study. You stay on track. You stay organized. You have many subjects to balance. But at the same point, you're making an appointment to study. And that way you can also work in some breaks, which I think are really important, as you said.
Mm-hmm. What about the distraction of the phones?
That is a really important point. I think it's very important to have a really nice study space, a quiet study space with good lighting, and to put the distractions away. And the phone is one of the biggest distractions. So put it in your purse, lock it away. You want it out of sight, because social media, there's so many distractions out there, so you definitely do not want to have your phone present when you're studying for exams.
Click the channel subscribe button for full-length interviews and more from What She Said here on YouTube.